Hello and welcome to a new video. In today's video we're going to take a look at the top 10 teams for the Open Great League. Open Great League is going to be back now for I think 2 weeks actually. I might make another update video after 1 week. I'm a little bit busy currently, otherwise I would make something for the other leagues as well. We have Great League, Ultra League and Master League at the same time. But yeah, today we're going to take a look at 10 teams for the Open Great League, and we're going to have also a new Pokemon coming up. I do think that you're going to see this video on Monday. I'm pre-recording some stuff. AEGISLASH is going to get released until then. We found some stuff in the code. I'm not too sure on how things are going to work, but I'm still going to give you 2 AEGISLASH teams at the end of this video as well. So stay tuned and let's move on to the first team. We're going to start off with 7 teams basically that are from other content creators up here from Twitter. And this is going to be the first one here. Like most of them hit legend with it. Other ones had like crazy good runs up to like expert and whatever with those teams. So like they're all proven very, very solid. Then there's like one team that I kind of want to showcase you. And then we're going to have 2 teams with AEGISLASH. First team here, we're going to have the Denny, the Annihilate and the Chestnut. This team makes a lot of sense. We're going to have the lead here that's going to be great against flying type Pokemon. We're going to have the Saisop that can bait them out while still punishing them with Ice Punch. And we're going to have Chestnut in the back that really doesn't want to face any flying type Pokemon. And so this team kind of covers each other's weaknesses. Another kind of difficult Pokemon for this team though might be the Gligar. Gligar could be a bit tricky for this team. Otherwise, of course, the Dusclops here, which you see already on the screen. But I do think that this team is really, really cool. I think it is a legend team as well for this season. And so, yeah, this is a team that you most likely should give a try. Next team. This team is going to be very good, most likely as well, for the upcoming meta towards the AEGISLASH. We're going to have a team here with Feraligatr as a non-shadow version in the lead, the Marowak as a Saisop there, and the Bastion in the back. This team has some weaknesses as well, but it's very, very neutral on paper as well. You're going to have a lot of play with Feraligatr against basically every Pokemon. The same goes kind of for Marowak as well. Marowak in the 2-shield scenario is very, very strong. Bastion can counter like those flying type Pokemon Marowak doesn't want to face. Of course, you have the common weakness of water in the backline there. You're going to be able to kind of still deal with water type Pokemon, at least from the current meta, because the most common water type Pokemon going to be like something like Azumarill, which Bastion actually hard walls because the moveset is usually Ice Beam Play Rough, and the Lapras, which Bastion also has a very solid matchup against, but also the rest can still deal with. Next up, we're going to have team number 3 here. We're going to have the Shadow Scissor, the Bastion, as well as the Azumarill. This team also is very, very cool. I like the core of Azumarill and the Scissor. We're going to have a very similar team coming up afterwards as well. But this is going to be, yeah, again, a very solid team. I think it is an expert team. I don't think they had legend with this team. But I do think that this team still definitely has some potential. Again, Shadow Scissor, especially in the lead, is going to be one of the best Pokemon to run in the current meta. And we're going to see it with the next team up here as well. We're going to see here that this Shadow Scissor team is very similar. We also have a Rock type here as a other Pokemon other than like Azumarill as well as a Scissor. We're going to have here the Credillia. Credillia a bit better as a Saisop if you want to use it, but generally speaking a little bit more safe than Bastion. But yeah, both of them are really, really working well together. This is a very solid core to run around the Scissor mainly. And again, Scissor, especially in the 2-shield scenario, is an absolute monster in the current meta. So we can already move on to team number 5, and I actually really think that this team is a team that I would like to run as well, because it's a very, very much, I don't know, balanced team, a team that I would like to play generally. You have the top core of like Jellicent as well as Fortress. Those two kind of cover each other's weaknesses nearly perfect. Like Jellicent weak to grass. Electric, you have like Sand to make us offensively or like Earthquake offensively, as well as like Ghost, which is not that great for the Fortress, but you can still deal with the Ghost types with Jellicent itself. But also Dark types, where Fortress really comes in clutch against, so basically most of the weakness I covered there. Fortress has it a little bit easier. It has only one weakness, it's a double weakness to fire, which you're going to be able to deal with the Jellicent as well here. Saisop Typhlosion makes a lot of sense to bait out the Pokemon that you don't want to face, but also being an answer again to Grass type Pokemon, which you don't want to face with the Jellicent. And generally speaking, just a very, very good Saisop. The idea here is mainly to use your shields on the Saisop of that Shadow Typhlosion in order to kind of realign yourself, and then you can just completely destroy the opponent, hard-walling the rest of the team. I really like this team. This next team I already showcased on the channel as well. It's an expert team from 2-0 Butters, where we're going to have the very old school core of Pidgeot and Quagsire with Berry Bolt as a safe swap there. Again, there's a video already on the channel. I don't really have to talk too much about it. I think that's going to be something that you can just check out on the channel. There's going to be a playlist as well for the Great League. So just take a look at the team, see on how this kind of works. It's quite simple. Like say stop, belly bolt, and then you have a very good core there in the back. Team number 7, I think it's from my brother. I saw some other player actually get up to 2,900 MMR with this team, but they tagged my brother, said that they stole the team from him, so I guess it is my brother's team. I'm not too sure, like Zwilus is my brother's, he's Zwilus. But we're going to have here Greninja, we're going to have here also the Scissor, as well as the Galarian Corsola. Those all together are kind of very good. The only real issue of this team are mice, as you can see there as well. Difficult matchups, Dedenne and Morpeko. Those two together, bit more tricky for them, especially Morpeko, but Dedenne as well, kind of. So yeah, this is going to be it for this team. Interesting team. I am honest always with you in any kind of video. I tried this team before. It didn't really work out too well for me, but I only hit a very small sample size. Could have been that I had to kind of play the team a little bit longer. Again, someone got up from 2,200 to 2,900 with this team, so it's clearly a me issue. But I kind of want to add this here on as well, because I actually tried to make a video towards team before, and I stopped doing it because I just couldn't really make it work. But again, I'm just always honest to you. This is a team that someone else really got high with, and so that's why I kind of still want to include it here. But let's move on to a team that I want to suggest to you as well, which is going to be Skeldritch, Credilli, and Komao, or the Regidrago. Regidrago may be even a little bit better. But this is a very interesting team. I love Skeldritch. Skeldritch is my favorite Pokemon currently to run in League of Battle League. If you haven't seen my Master League Skeldritch video, it's one of my favorite videos so far because it's like such a, I don't know, like such a unique pick for that meta that works out so well, even though it shouldn't. But yeah, the Skeldritch, one of my favorite Pokemon, really cool right now. Face-up is going to be the Credilli. Again, they work really well together. Credilli covering also the water type weakness you have, but again, also your Dragon in the back can do that. And so that is a team that I would really suggest to you as well. This is a team that I just built for this video here, which I'm also going to take a look at as well when I play it when the Open Great League is back. But we can move on to team number 9 now, which is now of course around AEGISLASH, and this team, I couldn't really find a weakness to it. We have the AEGISLASH in the lead. You can use Gliscor with the Shadow Claw as well, which I would recommend you. Just generally, I think it gives you a bit better coverage against other ghost types, which can be a bit tricky for the AEGISLASH. But yeah, for AEGISLASH again, we don't know at the point of recording the video, at the point of doing those teams. This is Friday, by the way, where I'm recording this. I'm not too sure on what kind of form change is going to happen there, like on how that's going to work in game. But in case it's going to be top meta, this might be a team for you to run. I do think it's going to be a top team here to run. If, like, no matter what, I do think it's going to be a very strong Pokemon for Go Battle League. So, yeah, make sure to get yourself a AEGISLASH. I hope I can showcase it tomorrow. Should be kind of right here. I think this video drops on Monday. But, yeah, I have to see, like, I have people visiting over, so hopefully I can still do that. Team number 10 here, we're going to have a Azumarill, we have the Drapion, we're going to have here also the AEGISLASH again. This is, I think, the most, I don't know, meta team you can run. Azumarill, AEGISLASH is basically perfect synergy there. Azumarill, weak to poison type Pokemon, Electric type not really that great, of course, for the AEGISLASH is still very neutral though. But yeah, that's the main weaknesses, plus grass, of course. All of those kind of getting covered by the AEGISLASH though. AEGISLASH main weakness is like fire and like dark type Pokemon, of course ghost as well, but Azumarill can kind of cover those, so it's a perfect core together. Then we have the Face-Up of Drapion, which has the coverage of Azumarill with Awkward Tail, so like you have some water type damage in case you bait out some ground type Pokemon, which you want to do for the AEGISLASH there. And so I do think that this is the team I would recommend you to run with the AEGISLASH. So hopefully you enjoyed this video, hopefully that helped you out. Have a great time playing the Great League again. Again, I am going to be a little bit less busy, hopefully very soon as well. So I'm going to be able to do more very interesting content for this channel. I'm actually excited for the Great League because I have a lot of stuff that I kind of want to showcase. So I will see you then. Bye bye.